Tell me a story.
Millions of years ago, a meteorite made of vibranium, the strongest substance in the universe, struck the continent of Africa, affecting the plant life around it. And when the time of men came, 5 tribes settled on it and called it Wakanda.
Why?
We are black. We respect our culture. We are the history. We stand for unity. We stand for integrity. We all splash. All splash. 105.5 FM.
105.5 The Splash.
Baby, you look happier, you do.
Filling your days with happiness.
Wow, I feel good. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel.
No radio does it better. Splash FM.
Okay, good afternoon and welcome to Talking Points on Splash FM 105.5 here in the city of Ibadan. My name is Michael Olatunbosun. Okay, on the program today, it's of course the Osun State election 2026 review. A couple of things stood out in that election, and I thought that it would be good for us to just check them out, essentially, to use them as a basis for, making projections, if you like, regarding the 2027 general election. You remember that in January of 2027 and February, first week of February, we will be having the presidential and national assembly elections as well as the state governorship and assembly elections. Okay, so what's your take regarding the conduct of that election? I mean, the one that happened over the weekend on Saturday, the 15th of August, 2026. Osun State governorship election. I guess I don't need to tell you what happened, but of course you know what happened, right? All right, so let's get into the conversation. It's Talking Points on Splash FM 105.5 here in the city of Ibadan. So this moment, I'd like to just share with you the moment the returning officer announced the result of the election. And then from there we move to the other things. Let's get the update going. Okay, so let me see if I can just read a story and then use it as a basis. Okay, so the election, a couple of things happened there, didn't they? So one that I'm seeing here, INEC dismisses ghost hired voters claims in Osun election. The Independent National Electoral Commission has dismissed claims of ghost and hired voters during the Osun State governorship election, saying the bimodal voter accreditation system, which is BVAS, made such voting impossible. The Chief Press Secretary to the INEC Chairman, Dayo Okitola, also urged the Nigerians to be wary of unverified information and videos circulating online after the election. He said, "We are in the age of AI, misinformation and disinformation. Not everything you see is true. With BVAS in play for any election in Nigeria, there's no room for ghost voters or hired voters." Okay, all right, so you get the idea. That election recorded 50.11% voter turnout, and it was described by Okitola as higher than that of the other recent off-cycle elections. So INEC there speaking about voter apathy. that election, brought out a lot of things, if you ask me, a lot of talking points, essentially. I saw a couple of things that I thought will be good for the conversation. I'd like to talk about the voter turnout. We'll talk about security. We'll talk about the intrigues leading to the election. I'm hoping to get someone into the program who will be talking to me regarding that election. The returning officer speaks here. I'd like you to listen to him first, and then I'll get you to hear my conversation with Sadiq, a journalist here.
Professor Joshua Laleko Gwole hereby certify that I am the returning officer for the 2026 Osun State Governorship election held on the 15th day of August 2026. The election was contested. The candidates received the following votes. Adeleke Ademola Jackson Nuruddin, Party A, 511,067, 511,067. Olarewaju Fariloye, AA, 2,308, 2,308. Esa Olajide AAC, 1458, 1,458. Salam Najim Folashayo, ADC, 17180, 17,108. Adiagbo Opawoye Yemisi, ADP, 2946, 2,946. Oyebamiji Bola, APC, 444,815, 444,815. Adeyemi Doro Adesina Olu Soya, APGA, 1474, 1,474. Adebayo Simeon Adewale, APM, 234, 234. Adesui Banji Clement, APP, 114, 114. Adeleke Adesoji Masilo, BP, 111, 111. Adeleke Adewale Taufik, NMPP, 118, 118. Saliu Razak Oyelami, PRP, 83, 83. Francis Olubenga Ajala, SDP, 155, 155. Ogusaki Olaleka Enoch, YPP, 534, 534. Adesui John Olufemi, ZLP, 2482, 2,482. That Adeleke Ademola Jackson Nuruddin of Accord Party, having satisfied the requirement of the law, is hereby declared the winner and is returned elected. Signed by the returning officer, my signature, 16th day of August, 2026.
All right, so that's the result and the announcement of winner of the Osun State election. So I was looking at the data of that election, and I was thinking to myself, the margin changed from 2022 to 2026. The Accord candidate and now governor-elect for second term, Ademola Adeleke, now emerged with about 66,000 votes margin. the closest to the two of them, I mean, the Accord and APC candidate, the closest happened to be the ADC candidate who got 17,000 votes. Okay, so, but beyond that, the question for me has to be, okay, so I was trying to get the results out here. So you have Demola Adeleke of Accord, 511,067 votes. Okay, you have Prince Adegboyega with okay, Prince really Ambo got 444,815, and then the ADC candidate got 17,180. 66,252 winning margin, 973,000 valid votes. And you see, the question is this. What exactly are your own, talking points in this matter? I'd like you to talk to me. Meanwhile, I'll be hoping to get Sadiq into the conversation to help us. He's the man on ground in Osun State. So I'd like to bring him into fray in a moment, essentially to help us to make sense of what transpired, particularly because he's the one on ground in Osun State. But meanwhile, I'd like to ask you to join the conversation. What are your own takes on the matter? Streaming online on Facebook, particularly Splash FM 105.5 Ibadan. That is the location. Okay, so I have here with me Sadiq Yusuf. He is a journalist at Osun Defender in Osun State. Sadiq, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I hope you can hear me.
Yes, I can. Loud and clear.
Mr. Michael, thank you so much for inviting me
Yeah.
to speak on the election that just concluded. I've been following your conversation since we started the program.
Oh, thanks.
To everyone.
All right, thank you very much. All right, so let's talk about the election. I know the election is done, okay? So, election is not complete until, litigations are sorted. But then the election itself, the actual voting and on so on and so forth, has been concluded. Now, the first question I'd like to ask you is this. The now governor-elect for second term, Ademola Adeleke, was speaking. He was saying that, I'd like to operate, a government of open arms. Everybody can come, and then if they have superior idea, we can bring together and the rest of it. And, but then, I'd like to flash back a bit to build up to the election. That election was making a promise of violence based on what was happening before. Over 70 attacks on voters, if you like, potential voters and party members and the rest of it. Do you think that this election was indeed safe, going by the number of security men on ground, build up to the election and on election day? Let's start with security.
Okay, I think our assessment, the election was largely peaceful. 96% peaceful in terms of the actual level of violence and skirmishes that we experienced before the election on Saturday. You remember that since May, we've been having a series of attacks in Russia from every left, right, and center. We had a protracted. Let me trace you back to it. I think the last time I was there on this program, I spoke about it was when it was at the heat of the local government crisis.
Yes.
We had contest between APC and PDP. Now it is Accord. The ruling party now is Accord. But it is the stems of some of the issues that have been contentious in the state over time that led us to the high level of violence that we have, that we had in the last election that we witnessed. But just as most Nigerians have said, we know what Nigerians expected that the election will be very violent, it will not be peaceful. But at the end of the day, had a very largely peaceful atmosphere, except from very key areas where there was some skirmishes. The tear gas incidents in Morakeke. There was one incident also in Nakakumasa East and West. There was also one incident in Malaysia, like covered Ocean East, Grad District, Grad election. So it was the heat of where the crisis was that I monitored the election. And largely, most of those areas you see a heavy presence of military. In Malaysia alone, in the Shahadis alone, I counted nothing less than 5 armed tanks. Military armed tanks. And that particular environment, just to ensure that everything was very peaceful. You know that anytime you got a report that there was something going on, the military would have already, some extra policemen would have come in behind that very peaceful atmosphere. But very disturbing was the incident we had in Ijibo, where the HC candidate was for Unit 13 of Kyoto in Ijibo, local government around the state, where the HC candidate had voted. In fact, they had completed his voting. They hadn't even responded. They had taken about 10, 11 minutes to respond to questions from journalists about his assessment of the situation. He had proceeded to his vehicle. If you look at the videos trending online, he drove himself to the unit himself. There were just 2 people in his vehicle, himself and his photographer, who were in the vehicle together. He drove himself to the polling unit. He didn't carry any security or escort to the polling unit. He just came in. He felt that he was very home to his people, and then everything will go on very well. I think this is proceeded to his vehicle to return back to his family residence, where all of them had sat to monitor the election. We had the high level of violence. In fact, the election at his polling unit had to be cancelled at the end of the day because of the level of violence.
Okay.
And some people have been named, names have been named, some people have been identified. In fact, some arrests have been made already. I can confirm that some arrests have been made.
Yeah.
While his agencies tried also to rescue him from attempted assassination. It was really terrible. And some of our colleagues who were there had to scale fence in the nearby church.
Wow.
To hide. In fact, some vehicles I can show you some of the videos. Some vehicles were damaged in the process, but thank God the election has come and gone. Victor in this election, the winner already, and then people have been congratulating the candidate himself. He was one of the few candidates who was the first government candidate who congratulated the governor yesterday. The governor said he was expecting that his main challenger, Ibaniji,
would also do so.
All right. Yes, he has spoken with the president and everybody. But largely, the election that we had expected that would be an atmosphere of violence came very quickly. It's all the last turn on voters.
All right. So based on the desperation that had greeted this election, right from the start of campaigns up till Saturday, and all the intrigues, particularly the ones that you mentioned, results have been announced, winners have been announced, and the winner has also acknowledged that we are here, we are together. But will Osun State remain the same again after this election?
I think that there are a lot of mixed feelings. The number of deaths are not what I can confirm to you for now. The ones we have on record are around 30. The ones that we don't even know are many, because it's not everything that gets into the media space. It's not everything that happens that gets into the media space. Even 2-3 days before the election, some people were injured, some people were killed in the axis of this. So you cannot even put a number, except the state government comes out to say this is the number that they have. The governor said he was going to institute a panel of inquiry. I think that is needed. And I think that the rebuilding process should start from peace building. The governor now, the governor for all, because he's the governor of the state now. He's not the governor for our court party. He's not the governor for his family alone. He's the governor for the entire state. I think what should start is that this last 4 months before he's sworn in again in November,
in November,
should take time to visit the residences of families who have been affected by this massacre. I know the government will have their data. I know it's not difficult for the governor to have such data. The governor needs to start peace building process.
Yeah. All right.
We said another election in less than 6 months. Another election in January. But I think what government should do now is to start the peace building process.
Okay.
The families of the deceased and the family of the choir ensure that all of the people that are said to be involved in this massacre of people, of lives and property, are brought to book. He had said that even if his son was caught to have committed crime, his son should be picked up at the end.
All right.
So I think the government should look into this and ensure that justice is served.
Yeah, it's sure. And it's seen to be served.
And seen to be served at the end of the day, because these people who have killed individuals, the winners are celebrating. You check all of the videos now, you see that the governor and his family members, all of them are celebrating. Parties are ongoing across local government. In fact, some people told us that parties are going to be on till the inauguration. So parties are on already. If you go to different junctions, if you go today, last night, a lot of celebration. Today also, there are also parties going on in Osun State. So far, the workers also had a rally for the governor this month.
Interesting.
Parties are on, the winners are celebrating. But what about about those money they are not the ones?
Okay.
Those ones need to also be compensated for losing their loved ones to this election. So peace.
Yeah.
The reading process started already, and the governor should come out more to identify with these people. Okay. And assure them that justice is.
All right. It's still Talking Points on Splash FM 105.5. I'm speaking with Sadiq Yusuf. Is an editor with Osun Defender in Osun State. We're talking about the Osun State election, essentially just reviewing that election. Sadiq, when we come back from this break, I have a commercial break now. When we come back from this break, one of the very biggest issues surrounding that election, as we've had with previous other elections, has been incidents of vote buying. We'll talk about this. And I saw reports where we are told that political parties, including the Accord, the APC, and the others, paid as much as 50,000 naira for votes in Osun State. I'd like to confirm because you are the one on ground there. When we come back from this break, it's still Talking Points on Splash FM 105.5 here in the city of Ibadan. Please don't go away.
Splash FM 105.5.
Mommy in the kitchen cooking rice.
It's Mama Dog.
Chicken in the pan looking nice.
It's Mama Dog. Keep your voices down.
Smells yummy. Everywhere is smelling so nice.
It's Mama Dog.
Our neighbors will soon come and start knocking.
Good food starts with good oil. Mamado oil brings out the delicious flavor your family loves. Mamado oil is available in stores near you. Use Mamado oil today.
I see the money coming.
Country people, the 8th month of the year don't land. And now the month of plenty money. Yes. Let this August be your season of harvest for cashier. Season where you go pack money tire left, right, center. Money go dey enter your hand. You go dey wonder say wetin happen. Daily payment day, steady weekly cash pot, everything on point. Oh yeah, now my people, join the community of winners this August as you go dey play cashier, and of course as you go dey wait till that special call we go tell you say you don't cash out. To play for Splash FM, na star 347, star 1004, star 1 hash. If you want play on top Lagelu FM, na star 347, star 1004, star 2 hash. You fit to play safe for our website, www.cashier.ng. Remember, send our your state gaming board, 9 license this cashier, and you must don't reach 18 years and above to fit to play cashier. Shorty cashier. Multi-cashier.
Whoa, Martina.
Application
Applications for Multina Teacher of the Year 2026 are officially open. If you're a secondary school teacher, register now at www.multinateacheroftheyear.com. This year's grand prize winner will receive a brand new Honda SUV, 10 million naira cash prize, capacity development training, school infrastructure, and a 1-year supply of Multina. Second prize winner gets 5 million naira. Third prize winner gets 3 million naira. And the state champions will receive 1 million naira each.
The Multina Teacher of the Year is an initiative of Nigerian Breweries Felix Ohiwere Education Trust Fund.
Supported by Union Bank, Air Peace, Honda, and Eco Hotel and Suites. Entries close on 21st August 2026.
Terms and conditions apply.
Life no dey stand for one place sake of say person get headache, backache, muscle ache, menstrual pain or toothache. That's na why millions of people dem trust Panadol Extra. Dem don prove in combination for clinic saying dey give extra relief for pain wey tough. If e no be Panadol, e no fit be like Panadol. Make you always dey read the label before una use am. If the symptoms no comot after 3 days, abeg go see your doctor or physician.
Wọ́n tún bẹ̀rẹ̀. N ò lè ṣaláì má panilẹ́rìn lákòókò àpéjọpọ̀ ìtakùrọ̀sọ orí ìlà mọ̀lẹ́bí mi. Ó tiẹ̀ da ohun tí gbogbo wọn nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí ni mò ń sè. Ó náà ni àmì ìdánimọ̀ mi ti ṣe Maggi native jollof rice. Ìtọ́wò ẹ̀kan lásán, àròyé kankan ò sí lẹ́yìn ẹ̀.
Maggi Star tá a ṣe látara ẹ̀wà sóyà, àlùbọ́sà adùn chili àti kànáfùrù.
Oúnjẹ alẹ́ ti délẹ̀, ẹ máa bọ̀ jẹ́jẹ́ tàbí kí ẹ má wá rárá.
Maggi Star yóò sọ gbogbo oúnjẹ tá a ṣe dohun ara ọ̀tọ̀. Yóò sì tún sọ àkókò náà dàkókò mánigbàgbé.
The world changes very fast today. Reading isn't enough. New skills and ideas rule the world, where computers and AI continue to change how we work. Introducing Splash FM Summer AI and Content Creation Bootcamp 2026. Empowering the next generation of digital experts. 2 weeks of practical experience for children ages 7 to 15 starting August 24th, 2026. This holiday program will cover introduction to artificial intelligence, safe and responsible use of AI, creative writing and problem solving with AI, content creation for social media, video editing basics, graphic design fundamentals, public speaking and presentation skills, podcast and radio production, digital storytelling, personal branding for young creators, and team projects in creative challenges. What are you waiting for? Give your child a great head start in the future of technology and digital economy with Splash FM's Summer AI and Content Creation Bootcamp, where creativity meets innovation. Registration is ongoing. Please contact these numbers for more information. 0905-853-2314, 0907-893-3636. What are you waiting for? Give your child a great head start in the future of technology and digital economy with Splash FM's Summer AI and Content Creation Bootcamp, where creativity meets innovation.
Splash FM 105.5.
All right, you're welcome back. It's still Talking Points on Splash FM 105.5. We're streaming live on Facebook. Splash FM 105.5 Ibadan. That's the location. I have comments already. God's Grace Radio. Thank you very much. Adekunle Adebayo. Thank you very much. Shitu Giadio right here. The Osun election showed that a clear majority of voters expressed satisfaction with Governor Adeleke's performance, both through their votes and the celebrations that followed. We've seen similar outcomes in Ekiti with Governor Bao and in Anambra with Governor Soludo, where the voters also reaffirmed their support through the ballot. So my question is this: why do some commentators on social media, radio and TV keep insisting that people don't feel the impact of government efforts in their states, despite election results that suggest otherwise? Congratulations to Governor Adeleke. All right, thank you very much. Keep the comments coming. I'll open the phone lines in a moment. Meanwhile, I still have Sadiq Yusuf here with me. Sadiq, let's talk about vote buying. We heard that, the parties that, the major parties paid as much as between 10,000, 20,000 and 50,000 for votes in that election. Perhaps if there wasn't vote buying, we probably would not have up to 900,000 valid votes. Or do you disagree here?
I was watching the television program this morning, I was watching one of the big wigs in a third party. See on television this morning that he did not spend anything. I even saw a video about an hour ago where the governor's elder brother, Dr. Garigo, was saying that they did not spend money on the election day. Those two claims are not factual at all. I don't want to use the normal word that everybody will say. I don't want to say they are lying. But those claims are not factual and evidence-based. I was at a certain polling unit in Idesha where Accord Party members were writing names of people who had voted for the party in one big note. They were writing their account numbers.
Really?
So what they were doing was that they were using OPay. Sorry to mention the name of the microfinance bank.
To identify.
They were using that bank
to identify.
So they just ask for your phone number. So they ask you know that your phone number is your account number.
Yes. Yeah.
So just ask what is your phone number. You know that you just remove the 0 that starts the phone number and then get as high as 40,000, 30,000 in some areas. In Itiri, precisely, one of those who worked as the adult staff for INEC actually reported to me because I spoke with some of them too while we were on the field that day. Told me that in polling units where she worked, they were begging people to collect money.
Mm-hmm.
And they were going to people's houses with money to beg them to come out
and vote. Really?
So the mobilization didn't just happen. The huge turnout that you saw was 1.3 million people collected voter cards. I saw about 900,000 plus are coming out to vote on election day. A lot of people, a lot of the party agents are party canvassers, and that's why most of them have canvassers. The meaning of canvassers is that those people who go into people's houses on election day to bring them out to come and vote, and their canvassers did a lot of work in that regard. And then some of their canvassers were paid up to 7,000, 8,000 naira.
Wow.
For the work they did that day.
Wow.
Because they actually did a lot of work for them.
And before that, we saw rice. We saw rice and bread, and we even saw a video of someone who was putting curses on some of the items to say, if you collect this thing and you don't vote for us, and so on and so forth.
I don't know if you saw some videos of some transport workers who are also swearing by hope.
Yes.
That if they go against principles or what they had agreed with a particular candidate, something so things should happen to them. So it happened at transport. So when some people come out and say vote by did not happen and something did not happen, then I think it's all lies.
Okay. So
they are all lies.
So that brings me to the question I was asking. The question is, should we take it for granted that vote buying has come to become one of the elements in electioneering in Nigeria? Or should we just say, no, it's not true, and then we can battle it down? By the way, we were told that EFCC had 100 officers or officials in Osun State for that election. It didn't appear like these people caught anybody, did they?
So we had. So let me answer the first question that you asked. One, vote buying is now part of our electioneering.
Wow!
Nigeria.
Wow!
It's an established arm of electioneering in Nigeria now. You know why I said that? Before the elections, I actually spoke with some of our politicians who are friends. Because journalists and politicians, they are like friends. We can't do without each other. So I was in his in his office one day, and I asked him about the media plans, how many people he has reached out to, when is he going for campaigns, when is he going for consultations. And he told me that before he became candidate, he spent about 200 million naira to secure the party's tickets.
Really?
Before he became candidate, yes.
200 million naira.
Yes, he's contesting for the House of Representatives.
Okay.
In the 2000 election. I won't mention the constituency. So, and I asked him, how far has he gone with media mobilization? What's his budget like for the election? And he told me, he said for his campaigns, he's only going to spend 50 million naira. That just needs to get into where people are, talk to them, and give them rice or freebies or something like that. And then chunk of the money that he has for the election will be spent on election day.
Wow.
And I asked that, what would that be used for? He said, vote buying. Of course, that he needs about, he has calculated the number of people who have collected PVCs, who are registered voters in that particular area. There are about 70, no, in the federal constituency, there are about 70,000 people who are registered to vote in that particular area.
Okay.
And I have calculated that if he gives each of them 30,000 naira,
wow,
and they vote for him, if he gives about 50% of them 30,000 naira each, and they vote for him, that's giving 30,000 naira to at least 30,000 people.
Wow.
On the election day across the 3 local governments, across the 9 local governments in that area of the state. So it tells you two things. One, it tells you that politicians have also devised the means to checkmate whatever reforms that we have had in our electoral system. So
okay.
The EFCC was in motion on election day, but we saw videos. I know you will also see videos.
Yeah, we saw videos.
Of people who were arresting, of some members of the public who were arresting people who wanted to buy their votes. There was one in Izibo, there was one in Naira, there was one in Chukwu, there was also one in Boluwadere local government. In fact, we got a report that it was when the party agents told people in some polling units in the lab that the monies for their votes are available. That's why some of them came out.
Wow.
Vote on the election day. So forget about the whole process. It was the vote buying is now part of our electoral process, and I just don't know, because before the election day, media houses were doing don't sell your vote.
Don't sell your vote.
That's a lot of CSOs who are in the state doing advocacy and campaigns about vote buying, against vote buying. Don't sell your vote. The vote is your future. Don't sell anything. We're on radio, we're on TV. I can count the number of times I went on radio to speak against vote buying. But at the end of the day, on election day, what did you see?
Wow.
Vote buying.
Okay, so
people sold their votes and they collected money to cook soup. Soup. Maybe they have advanced now. Some were cooking the love rice on the election day. Where they got the money.
Wow.
So it's not about soup again. You cook soup. You also cook the love rice. No.
All right. Let's talk about.
Units where they were also sharing akara too. Units where they were sharing akara.
Wow.
Some doing pop. Some are so. Forget about it. Really, vote buying is now part of our elections. If you like it.
All right.
If you like it.
Okay, so let's quickly talk about this senator, Senator Fadaunsi. Before the election, there was this video that went viral about him speaking to, his fans, his followers in, I think it was Osun East or thereabout, in Ilesha particularly, where he was saying, he went on TV and said that it was not true, that it was AI edited. There was video also on Saturday that we saw where in his polling unit in his area, he was saying that people should be monitoring what people were thumb printing and the rest of it. So we saw reports of voter intimidation in a lot of places. And I was wondering, has anybody been arrested for intimidating voters on election day? I'm particular about election day now. Do you have any report? You are on ground, so I'd like to hear from you.
Well, the man that I talked about has visited the political quarters. He met the Commissioner of Police elections just last week when the first viral video came out. Last week, Tuesday, when the first viral video came out. When it came out. So he is someone that has been a controversial figure when it comes to the political terrain in Australia. He is someone that I would tag as a veteran politician. You know, he retired as a Nigerian Customs Service.
Yes.
Assistant Controller General.
Yeah.
And he is a second-term
Senator. It was in PDP. It was in PDP, right?
It was in PDP, yes. Before he moved to Accord Party. It was in PDP before he moved to APC.
Yeah.
When the persons elected in PDP and the rest has consumed the party now. When it comes to so those particular statements shows a couple of things that are all seen for our politicians. It was not only himself. There was one APC out of every candidate. Which Olatunbosun very famous, very conspiracy, who was also alleged of threatening the Speaker of the House of Assembly. In fact, we saw a video there. He was saying that the Speaker is his younger brother. So it tells you that these things are not in any regard. These things are not sectional. They are not really about one person. It is about the culture, the political culture, and the culture of our environment. How politicians tend to use the tenets and benefits of power, access to power, access to security, to do all sort of things. I think that in the Senate land, this person would have maybe possibly resigned for making that particular statement against members of the third party. And the other one too, maybe will have relinquished his candidacy. But it is what it is in Nigeria.
All right.
Who are working really after they make statements that put them behind the bars at the end of the day.
All right.
It's just a very pathetic.
Yeah, so Sadiq, before I let you go, I quickly like to mention two people, Boyega Yutola and Rauf Aregbesola. These are former governors. Rauf Aregbesola, went to ADC and then presented the candidate. Boyega Yutola also, remaining in APC, also presented Ambo for that election. A lot of analysts think that this could be this election could be their, final birth in the political process. Do you agree that these people have expired politically in Osun State at the moment?
Well, I think it's very big word to say people are expired politicians. Yes, you may disagree with them, you may disagree with whatever they've done in the electoral process. And there were a lot of issues before the election between former Governor Idola and incumbent Governor Adeleke, who has just won his re-election. There were a lot of issues. In fact, there were a lot of issues between former Governor Idola and former Governor Aregbesola in APC. I think that was why the latter was expelled from the party and now joined the opposition African Democratic Congress. I won't say that the two of them are out of the terrain, especially when you know how former Governor Idola and his proximity is to the president.
Yeah.
He's the president's nephew.
Yeah.
And he has the ears and the eyes
of the president.
Aregbesola is a known political juggernaut. He was the first person to be governor of Osun for 2 unbroken terms. I think there has not been any governor who has done that yet. Of course, Adeleke has won the election, as I expect that by the grace of God, he will spend his 2 things and will and artists. So, if you look at them, the two of them, they are political juggernauts. They have the highest level of networks, if you want to say. Aregbesola is currently the national secretary of ABC, so you can't write them off the results of Saturday.
All right.
The two of them will still come back to emerge stronger. In fact, there are even rumors that the president may ask former Governor Idola to relinquish his leadership of the APC at the end of the day. But let's just wait and see what happens in the next couple of months. You can't see currently that it's the end of it. It's the end for them. In fact, there's also a name that people are mentioning now. Former Governor Ilola, who endorsed the candidate just about a week.
Just about a week to the election.
Just about a week to the election. His politics is over.
All right.
You can't predict people's political journey.
So
elections. There are people who are falling and have come back again stronger.
Yes. Sadiq, lastly, this is a yes or no question. This is a yes or no question. Do you see Ademola Adeleke, jumping to APC after now?
He actually wanted to join APC.
Yeah.
Sometimes in June 2025, he wanted to join the APC. His efforts to join the APC was threatened by former Governor Idola.
Yes.
Now he's saying he's going to work for the president.
Yes.
In 2027. He said he has spoken to the president on the phone and he'll be meeting him very soon. So I said they are going to be dancing together very soon in Abuja. Let's wait and see.
All right.
Politics, 25 hours of politics is a very long time.
Yeah.
But it's possible. Donald joins at the APC. Nothing is impossible in Nigerian politics.
Nothing is
President
impossible.
wants everybody on the side now to go in long re-election.
All right.
So if Donald says tomorrow that he wants to join the APC, it's a welcome development for the president.
All right. Sadiq Yusuf, journalist at Osun Defender. Thank you very much for speaking with me on Splash FM.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah.
I hope I'll join you some other time.
Yeah, sure. Thank you very much for this conversation. Still Talking Points on Splash FM 105.5 here in the city of Ibadan. Commercial break, I'll be back. When I come back, I'll get your input. I mean, you can make a call. I have comments on Facebook. Please do join me after now.
Splash FM 105.5.
Some days don't stop. Between the morning rush and endless meetings, finding a moment for yourself feels impossible. When that moment comes, make it count with Cadbury Hot Chocolates. Creamy chocolatey, made with real cocoa and milk. Just add hot water.
Enjoy Cadbury Hot Chocolate at 350 Naira only. Cadbury Hot Chocolate, the treat you deserve.
Oníròyìn ayọ̀ fún gbogbo oníbàárà nílé lóko. FCCPC ń ṣiṣẹ́ o.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, FCCPC máa yẹ dẹrùn fún oníbàárà.
Gbogbo oníbàárà ló ní ẹ̀tọ́ àti agbára láti yọ ohun tí wọ́n fẹ́ nígbàkúgbà níbi gbogbo.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, FCCPC máa yẹ dẹrùn fún oníbàárà.
Lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ tí mo bá rọjà.
Ohun tí mo bá rà, mo gbọ́dọ̀ rí iye tó yẹ fún owó mi lọ́la ìdísílẹ̀ kan.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission FCCPC ń pèsè àyè fún yíyan oníbàárà àti ìmúṣẹ ẹ̀tọ́ tó tọ́.
FCCPC máa yẹ dẹrùn fún oníbàárà.
Golden chance, lotto money, èmi ti jẹ́wọ́ lotto, mo ti ra fine moto.
To all our customers of Golden Chance Lotto, una do well for una ogbonge patronage. Golden Chance Lotto, they assure una say una go benefit and dey satisfied as una deal with us gidigba. Golden Chance Lotto, they pay winnings kia. Your winnings na your own. We no go ask or collect from your money, and you fit collect them anywhere for Golden Chance Lotto kiosks or shops. Now this one make our customers get confidence in us, and Golden Chance Lotto don ready to make the enjoyment continue for customers. Play Golden Chance Lotto, win, make you collect your money instanta for any of our payment centers for this ogbonge country. Now waiting make Golden Chance Lotto the leading general among others. If you won't become our agent, we can send message to 0703 3976 247 0703 3976 247. Golden Chance Lotto, the surest way to become a millionaire.
Say after me. Okay. Millions of Naira shall locate us as we take part in the Milo Text and Win promo.
Millions of Naira shall locate us as we take part in the Milo Text and Win promo.
Get texting. More than 2 million people will share billions in cash and prizes, including 6 brand new cars. Buy any 20-gram Milo promo sachet. Find a unique code inside. Then dial star 8011 star 4 hash or scan the QR code on the pack and you could win big. Buy more, win more. Promo starts July 1st to October. Milo.
Òróró wa o. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ fún mi nílàjì ìgò. Arábìnrin, ẹ ṣì ń ra àbúrò òróró ni. Ohun tí ò mọ ohun tó wà nínú ẹ̀. Ní tèmi o, òróró power oil ni mò ń rà. Pàápàá jùlọ, wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣe àpò pélébé power oil tuntun tó tóbi ní ìlọ́po méjì ju èyí tí wọ́n ti ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ lọ.
Àpò pélébé òróró 90 ml power oil tuntun 300 naira péré ni. Owó rẹ̀ ò sì fani lápò ya.
Power oil, power oil.
Splash FM 105.5.
All right, it's still Talking Points on Splash FM 105.5 here in the city of Ibadan. I just spoke there with Sadiq Yusuf, Osun Defender. Let's see who's here. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, Power Mike.
Good afternoon, sir.
Alhaji Chief Sulaiman Oladipo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just permit me to say something which I mean it to be food for thought for everybody. You see, Vox Populi Vox Dei, the voice of the people is the voice of God.
Yep.
But the irony of it is that the wishes of the people may not be the wish of God. Also has come and gone. And I am one of the people also congratulating Ademola Adeleke for being returned as governor.
Alhaji, you are speaking in parables.
I'm happy that
You are speaking in
bloodshed.
You are speaking in parables, Alhaji. You are speaking in parables. Thank you very much for calling. Samson Ademuagun on Facebook. What played out in Osun Guba election was love that people have for Adeleke's family, and and the way and manner Adeleke has been paying the backlog salaries and pensions APC administration owes under the leadership of Rauf Aregbesola. Wow. Well, thank you very much. For your comment on Facebook. Tolu Alashe Adetola, I'll come to you in a moment. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Man.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I'm Dapo.
Mr. Dapo, yes, sir.
I commend that journalist that just phoned in now.
Yes, sir.
He's in fact, he's a journalist that I love to be hearing from. He said exactly what happened. I mean, he knows everything about the politicians. Those people that are killing themselves or abusing themselves because of position, I look at them that they don't know what they are saying. Those that are dead in our show now, they've gone. And that one does not stop Adeleke from ruling from government house. So I just want to use that one to appeal to us. Don't let us fight ourselves, abuse ourselves, or kill ourselves because of Nigerian politicians.
Yeah.
It doesn't work it. So that's one. Number two, I comment and I congratulate Ademola Adeleke. You know, I work in Osogbo precisely, Okefia. And I knew what this guy did after so many years that I visited during his regime. Within 3 years, come and see infrastructure. So it's not party that make Adeleke from one. He won because of his handiwork.
All right.
Because of his zeal to develop Osun State. Come and see flyover here and there in Osun State.
All right, thank you very much.
Legal money that comes into Osun State, he use it judiciously.
All right, thank you very much for calling.
To our governor.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Honorable Michael.
You could, all right.
Thank you, this is very good for me, Laura.
Yes, sir.
The election in Osun State has come and gone, and it has taught us a series of lessons. In the first instance, it has taught us that the elections are not won on the plateau of thuggery, intimidation, and power of a federal might. People delivered just because they were determined. So elections are won on the basis and the power of the electorate.
Yeah.
Then looking at an election of this magnitude, it's more painful than a miscarriage in the life of a barren woman. So we need to sympathize with all APC for losing that great election.
All right, thank you very much for calling. I don't get that part. Thank you very much for calling. Tolu Alashe Adetola, despite the alleged opposition intimidation, imported voters and manipulation, the people of Osun have spoken clearly that good governance must continue. This is a reminder that the people's votes still count. Let Nigerians come out en masse and defend their votes. Democracy belongs to the people. Congratulations to Governor Ademola Adeleke of Osun and Osun State people. We're here. Osun State election has come and gone. Congratulations to Governor Adeleke for his victory. My take is that for an election gathering up to 1 million voters, it's a very important to the people. Voter education did the magic. The election showed that power belongs to the people, and this was seen from the outcome of the election, and which demonstrated that no amount of powerful political actions, harassment, intimidation, violence, and incumbents and the incumbent can influence the outcome of, because the people turned out in large numbers and voted for their preferred candidate, and that is Governor Adeleke. This has shown clearly to the people that our votes can count. Well, thank you very much for your comment. You have a comment to make? We're here. Let's do it. Splash FM 105.5 Ibadan. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good evening.
You're welcome to Talking Points. What's the name, sir?
This is Debo.
Mr. Debo, right?
Yes. Congratulations to Governor Adeleke.
All right.
Sir, to me, Governor Adeleke won the election based on 3 parameters.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1, Governor Adeleke's persistence and his influence. Number 2, people's choice.
Okay.
People really wanted him. And finally, the neutrality of Mr. President.
Okay.
I think Mr. President was not neutral in that election. The first 2 will be written off. And Mr. Adeleke, Governor Adeleke will lose.
All right. Thank you.
The federal might did not pay out.
All right.
Because the president was neutral.
Okay, thank you very much for calling.
You don't want me to explain why the president was neutral?
I have. So you know that this program is 3 to 4, right?
All right.
So this is 3:58 already. So I have to go. I'm not trying to stop anybody from talking. I have to go now. Thanks to all of you for making it a success again this afternoon. I have a comment from Taufik Lawal here. Mr. Lawal here, says, I pray that God should intervene in our affairs as a nation by giving us leaders whose conscience is not yet corrupted. Thank you very much for your comment. My name is Michael Olatunbosun, and I'd like to ask you to do everything within your power to make this nation better. Please don't dump refuse in the waterways in a moment. Splash Super Drive, the Monday edition. And don't forget, that will be after the Ibadan News Update at 4 o'clock. I'm out of here. Charity and Kenneth will be here. In fact, Charity is here already. Enjoy the rest of the day.
BBC News, I'm John Shea. President Trump's Middle East envoy Jared Kushner has met the Israeli Prime Minister as Washington